What's going on, y'all? And welcome to another episode of Dominique the podcast. We had our fourth episode. It's been going good. I'm glad you all have been joining us. Please feel free to comment. We'll answer your questions if it's something we're talking about and you have something you would like to say or something you would like to ask. We are open to that and we want to hear your comments and we want to hear your feedback. And this is our fourth episode and it's going good. And I got two more of my good friends on here. Got one of my longtime friends from New York City. I don't know if y'all really realize I'm from Washington, D.C., but I went through New York City and I lived in the boogie down Bronx. You
Yeah.
understand? And I started comedy in DC, and I always tell people this, but I got my comedy chops from New York City. So I can consider
Mhm.
myself from the city as well as far as
Yes.
stand-up
Yes.
is
Yes.
concerned. Y'all give it up for my good friend Gerald Kelly in the building today. All right, G. You look good, G.
Feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling good,
You
baby.
looking
Feeling
good,
good.
looking good. Then I
Feeling
got my
good.
other home girl in here, straight out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Very funny lady. You seen her on several things. Y'all give it up for the very funny Dale Harrison in the building.
Hey, also got my chops
Woo!
from New York City.
Absolutely. Dale, you got a headset? You got a headset?
Wait, let me get them on. I'm trying to.
Okay, do your thing. We know it's a coronavirus, so you know. Hey, Mark Williams,
Trying to.
Frederick Johnson, Renee. Thank y'all for being in the building today. And these just the people that's joining us. More people gonna come in and join us. Dale getting herself together. G, you been all right through this pandemic? How's it been going? Some,
You
I'm getting some feedback. I'm getting some noise in there. Somebody got something
You
blowing
are?
or something.
Hold on. Let
Yes.
me. It might be my fan. Let me turn it off.
Yeah, that sounded like it was that fan, Dale.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. You know, we're in Los Angeles, though. It's been 100 degrees, 115 degrees out here for the last few
Yes.
days.
Oh
So
my
you
oh, for
kind of
real?
got, yes, you kind of got to stay cool however you can. And my
guys.
cousin,
Yeah.
like, we in the pandemic, so I got a cousin. He said he not turning the air on. He not even playing with his bill like that. He going old school. He said, I'm going old school. Ain't nothing wrong with a little sweat. I went over his house. He looked like he had been running the whole basketball court.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do in this pandemic,
Hey,
boy.
Yes, you do.
yes,
Hey,
you
let me tell you
do.
something. I never thought their day would come where there's no little to no comedy shows. I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
People always want to laugh. So I started getting creative, man. I'm doing comedy shows in my kids' rooms. In the back, I had a backyard show last Saturday in my house.
Got to get
20
creative with it.
20 $25 a pop. We had about 60 people in there. I'm like, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do another one.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to get very, very creative. But one thing it has helped me with in the coronavirus is with the social media thing. You know, I'm old
Yes,
school, so with the social media, it take us some time to catch up. But I'm doing pretty good. I got help. You know, I ain't self-taught
yes,
like that. I got
yes,
help, and
yes,
so I'm
yes.
coming through with that and learning a little bit with that. So that's pretty good. There, how you been? You
Amen.
been good?
Oh, I've been. This is the best year of my life. Let me tell you what Corona to help me with is my grant writing skills, baby. I'm on it. You hear me? What? Don't let me hear you got a grant for nothing. Nobody black or somebody with good hair or black people with white friends. I am on it.
I know that's right.
I'm talking about if I get an email right now that say it's a grant application, I might have to call y'all right back because I'm talking about I am first in line for that free money. What?
Yes, you got
I
to
am being
get.
and I done put my whole family on. I'm like, no, this is the Lord coming to free us. The Lord said He will free us by pestilence, and I just took it like this is the year to come free His people.
Yeah. Damn, what you say? You get the grass crump. You got to do
Girl,
it.
not crunk. And look, people been like, I can't wait to this. I can't. Yes, I can't wait till this is over. I got 4 applications I'm waiting on.
Well, I
I
can
will.
definitely say I haven't got into that game, Dale, but I have been blessed. Because, you know, some people be like, oh, 2020, I hate 2020. Well, no. I've been blessed. I haven't
Yes.
been sick. God has kept me through this whole process. And
Better
we
say
have
that.
lost, you know what I'm saying? We lost people, but people like, they mad and hate 2020 because Chadwick Boseman died. I said people getting too personal with people they don't even know.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, I'm
yeah,
sad
yeah.
about it, but it ain't the
He
worst
did
thing
it.
that happened in my life. You know
And
what I
he
mean?
did the daggone thing. Whenever
He
somebody
did.
died that like really rose to the left, like you went out on top. You it wasn't like Chadwick Boseman died a crackhead after he did like this dude was on top. Like he did it. That's the way to go out. You know what I'm saying?
So that's so I think we all been blessed at comedy. We've had to get creative with the comedy, but we do know that people want to laugh in times like these. We
They
can't
need it.
say that. They
Yeah.
need it. I have to
They need
laugh
it. They need it.
crying.
They need
You
it.
know,
They need it,
Yeah.
man.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So everything I think eventually get back on track, and we get to we working on some normalcy now. People don't even want to
Yeah.
talk about where they working no more now because you know they getting that unemployment. They like I'm in the crib.
Not,
I ain't
not
going nowhere. You
Not only,
understand?
Dominique, not only are they talking about not where they work at, I'm actually scheduling my checks to come in after I certify so that I don't have to lie. Like, I'm like, no, just let that come in after the 13th because that way I can tell them I actually haven't made any money.
That's exactly how you gotta play it. That's exactly how you gotta play it. Gerald,
Yes,
you said
ma'am.
you had some interesting things going on at the crib today.
Yo, the crib is crazy, man. You called me earlier. When I was talking to you earlier. I was
Yes.
with one of my buddies. I was like, I was going to tell you, I don't think I could do the podcast. Man, my wife hit me up today and said, we should separate and, get counseling while we're separated. I was like, motherfucker, we gonna get divorced and don't worry about no counseling. I'm not gonna get counseling and be separated.
But
So
that's isn't that how it's supposed to work, G?
no, man, I don't go get a man. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
What's
I
the
want to
reason
be
she want to be separated though, G?
this reason right here, down. I love you guys. She said to me, a woman needs to feel secure,
Uh-huh.
and comedy is up and down, and I don't feel secure. So I said to her,
Uh-huh.
I've been with you for 9 years. You haven't worked a motherfucking job, and comedy has kept you secure.
Secure.
But
Absolutely.
not only my comedy, our children's comedy has kept some of the lights on in this motherfucker. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? And then when I ain't got it, my oldest son will loan it to me. But he's a comedian, so
Isaiah
comedy's been
Kelly,
keeping you. Zeke will loan it to me, so comedy's been kept you secure. So it's other shit, but I'm okay. You know why? Because my side chick loves comedy, and she's very secure. Now hold on now. Now
Don't
let me tell you something.
incriminate yourself now.
No,
You get
no, no,
ready to
no.
go into
No,
divorce.
no, no, no. I'm good because when somebody tells you, Dell, help me out, Dell, and you my girl. That's my heart right there, Dominic.
I
That's my
know. I
heart right
love.
there.
I'm
Yeah.
like.
That's
I'm so
that's
happy to see.
that's
I
my
love
heart.
you so much.
So when somebody tells you one, two, three, four, five times in the last year and a half or 2 years the same thing, you're an idiot if you didn't prepare yourself.
Yeah, you can see it coming down the pike. Yeah, absolutely.
Girl,
Because that's
got my
before
new.
coronavirus. A year and a half ago is
Oh,
before coronavirus.
I think she was just mad at me because I'm on this coronavirus tight. Like the other night, like 2 weeks ago, she wanted me to give her some oral sex. I had a mask on. She was mad because I had to take the mask. I was like, I don't trust you. You be all at Walmart with no mask on, bitch.
So
Oh
wait a minute,
man.
G. Now I might be a little bit behind the curve a little bit. Is it
Uh-huh.
right? Is it the wife I remember?
And when she came to LA.
Okay.
Yeah. And
We on the same
this
page then.
the
Okay.
sad thing the sad thing about it is
Mm-hmm.
it's this my son Joshua got a joke and he just started doing the joke and he goes, man, my dad came to me the other day and was like, how would you feel about me and your mom getting a divorce? And I was like, wow, Dad, that'd be the best
Wow.
thing ever. He said,
I
that'd be the
just,
best thing ever.
I
Because could she get a new dude? The new dude, I love the new dude. It just turned into a joke, and it just came to reality. I'm like, oh shit.
Speaking it, the power. First of all, G, this is what I want to say. Now I'm surprised at you. You know what I'm saying? 9 years, Dominique. You know this man, okay?
Yeah,
Longer
yeah.
than I know this man. You mean to tell me y'all been married 9 years and you ain't got her doing comedy? Because you know, don't nobody live with you without doing comedy. I'm
No.
surprised at you. See,
Well,
that's
hey,
the problem right there. She ain't working because you ain't training her.
but damn,
This man don't have nobody around him not doing comedy.
not at all. But damn, you know, somebody got to do now. Somebody got to do the real job now.
Somebody got to do the real job.
Yeah, somebody got to. Somebody got to do, but I'm saying somebody got to go into the office or something like that. Because if she really saw what the comedy world was all about, she might have wanted a divorce way before now.
Okay.
Long time ago.
Long
time ago.
This time, she gonna pick this time to get a divorce. This is the time she need to be up in them grant writing skills. Because baby, she could score. The whole family do it. The whole family is self-employed. She can get a loan for the SBA loan for the baby, SBA loan for the toddler, SBA loan for the teenager, SBA loan for the 21-year-old, and SBA loan for the unborn child she about to have because he gonna be doing comedy too. She pregnant too, huh? I'm surprised at her. She ain't on it.
Oh,
she ain't on it like that.
Hey, Dal, I need you to text me that information because I ain't never hear those. You joking, but I ain't never hear I can get no FDA. I can get FDA loan with the kids.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah,
Dale got it. No, you might get locked up, but you gonna get what you want up front.
I would never refer you to anything that's gonna be not right. I'm talking about. I have recent girl. Let me tell you something, y'all.
Yeah,
guys. Guys. I don't know if I'm going back to comedy after this. I'll switch careers to just being a grant writer.
Well, I'm gonna call you because I need some help with that too, Dale. I'm gonna definitely call you for that.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna call it a night.
Look, Dale, that's good information right there. So look,
out there.
But the thing of it is, they say in the pandemic, a lot of relationships have fell through because of the pandemic. Because I guess a lot of the issues that came up when you got to be stuck in the house more so than anywhere else, you know. And even like Dr. Dre, his wife leaving him, and she wants an insurmountable amount of money for 1 month. She wants $2 million a month in spousal support.
They've been married 1 month and she wants $2 million.
No, they've been married since '96. They've been married
since.
She's
probably suing him for the beatings.
Yeah. That's exactly what she's suing him for. She said, "You got to give me. I took a lot of ass whoopers. Now you got to give me something for that." You know,
she gonna get it too.
You think she gonna get the money?
She gonna get it. She gonna get it.
You think so, huh?
I hate to say it, but she gonna get it.
$2 million. $2 million.
Talk about. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
I am so passionate when you talk about a woman beater. First of all, nigga, I don't know how you not just giving a chick $2 million. Like you have $800 million.
Yeah.
From your beat thing. This is not on top of your music royalties. This is not on top of everything else you got going on. $2 million. This lady cannot. 2 million times. If this lady lives 60 years, okay, 2 million times 12, okay, is 24. 24 times 60. What's that? 120 million. Nigga, you still got 600 million left. What is you doing?
Yeah. And the fact of the matter too, Dan, is that she not asking for money. She know he got the money. She know he blow more than $2 million. $2 million in a month or 2 months of buying. You can go to Gucci store and buy the whole family an outfit, and that's $1 million right there. If you buy the pocket, that's $1 million. So she know how much money they blow. She know how the numbers work. So she know he got the money, and it's always So we had one caller say, Rose said, did they sign a prenup? Yes, they did sign a prenup. They did, but she states that he tore the prenup up. And that he said the prenup ain't mean nothing to him, and he tore the prenup
up, but regardless of the prenup, she's still going after that money, Rose. And go ahead, Dale. Go ahead.
No,
Dale.
go ahead.
And I'm sure she'll get it, or she'll get close to it. You know what I mean?
Hey.
I don't even, when you got the money, if the relationship over, I don't understand why when the relationship over, if you got the money, pay the money. And then you'll have some men say, oh, that's just too much money or money. Pay the money, it's over. Get this lady the money. You're gonna make money. That $2 million she asking for, he probably get that from just stuff streaming that he been and done. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. She gonna set a precedent if she get this money. She gonna set a precedent. Everybody going in there and say, "I need $2 million of money," like Mrs. Dr. Drake. I need that.
I might sue him just for hearing about it, because that just really defamed my character as a woman. Just thinking that he could be thinking it's okay to do that to some random woman. Shoot, please.
Hey, let me tell you something. My wife gonna get a couple of guest spots a month. She gonna get a hot 5-minute spot a month, a couple feature spots, $100, about $600 rooms,
and a new set every year.
And a new set every year. She gonna,
the thing about her though is this where she wasn't that smart at.
Go ahead.
See, when a man is beating you, okay, of course, people be, first of all, you should have been got out there. Okay. When
Pretty
you look
much.
at that Michelle story, you should have been got out of there. But see,
you knew what it was.
She was better. But the thing is, I'm not doubting that, because, women get, people fall for whoever they fall for. But you should have been racking up the $2 million on that makeup. Like when he was coming back with I'm so sorry, I'll never do it again. That's where your $2 million should have came from right there. You hooked up $2 million at every makeup session, you'd have $100 million right now. Because I know you've been kicking that ass.
Oh, you can look at her and tell. You can look at the scars and stuff and seeing her cheeks and stuff where he had just seemed just punching and beating on her. But I think that's
sad, man. I hope the next chick I'm with, she got 600 million and she's abusive. I'll be coming up to be on your podcast like this. So Dominique, this bitch got to give you $2 million a week.
You'll never get it, G.
Never
ain't gonna get it.
Men don't get lucky like that.
They gonna say, "Sir, why didn't you defend yourself? You could have held this woman's hands or something. This woman, you let this woman punch you in the eye. We ain't giving you nothing. Go somewhere and start over." That's what they gonna say.
That's crazy, man.
So the breakdown of the money, in case the people that the viewers the laundry, she did laundry and cleaning is $10,000 a month. Her clothes is $135,000 a month.
Laundry man,
let me call it off. Look, laundry and cleaning is $10,000 a month. She's wearing the finest clothes, Dale. She got to keep them clean.
She must go to be going to Kim Kardashian laundry. Kim Kardashian laundry man. Because I know damn well it don't cost but $1.25 for a load.
Hey, listen. Okay, so she got the laundry. So the clothes, that's $135. Her $135,000 a month in clothes. She got the stunt. She got to get her a new player. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's for her clothes. So education, tuition, and living expenses is $60,000 a month. Now the clothes cost more than the education, but okay. Entertainment, she got $900,000 a month for entertainment. I don't know in the Corona days what she doing or where she going. Ain't no shows. $900,000 a month for entertainment.
Flying herself to other places and then flying herself back.
She going on trips. Yeah, she going on trips or something. She calling that entertainment. Charitable contributions, $125,000 a month. Her mortgage is $100,000 a month. Telephone, cell phone, email, $20,000 a month. Now I know that it ain't that much. The email, $20,000.
A cell phone, $20,000. Got a 10G, huh?
10G, right?
Yeah.
She making up shit.
She making stuff.
Clothes for my shadow $30,000 a month. A shadow got a wardrobe.
Emotional support for my shadow. My
Yes,
shadow.
yes,
absolutely.
My shadow don't show up anymore.
And she said, in all, she said she actually has a monthly nut of $2,530,000 a month. So she really giving him a break in the deal because he don't have to pay that other half a meal. So come on with the money.
Now let me tell you what's gonna happen. Okay, y'all can say I said it first, and y'all can hit me with y'all questions. Once this case is all over, this is gonna be like Nicole Young, Dr. Dre's new husband, and her boyfriend lawyer won because she is dating that lawyer, honey. Let me tell you something. That's the lawyer asking for all that money, and he is trying to secure the bag so when they do get together, Dr. Dre to pay for their whole lifestyle.
Yeah, but that's why men don't like to get the money there because they worried about the new man that's gonna come in
after he done beat her all these years. Now you worried, nigga. Stop, please.
Because you done told her don't nobody else want her. Now she gonna get this money and gonna get a new man, and they don't want to get. They say I'm not taking care of him. I'm not taking care of him at all.
That's sad, man. That whole situation is sad, man. But get that money, girl.
But get that money.
She gonna get that money. They've been together a long time. And Dr. Dre, any money when men gotta give up money, he probably like, man, I'm gonna have to call NWA back. I'm gonna try to get back with
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He gonna have to get back with. He looking for Eminem, but he got plenty of money. I'm interested to see if she is going to actually get the money. You know what I mean? That's really what I want to see. Because if she does, I think that she did her time, and I think that she if she gives that money, she gonna set a new precedent. Trying to tell you, the money really gonna go up. Like if you can't afford $2 million a month, you're gonna have to pay more on the scale you're able to afford. I do believe that.
I mean, and see, that's where my I don't know, but that's where my thing for Dr. Dre come in. Like, dude, like you have the money. You shouldn't even have to go to court. Like, you know what I'm saying? But people do get angry when you try to divorce them. So that's where you pull out the sharks at right there. Okay, because divorcing is the ultimate rejection, especially for a man. Like a man with money. Like you think your money, a person would never leave you over fame and money, and she is opted out. That's where his pride is just all the way hurt at.
And then even if she don't get the $2 million, you start high and negotiate your way down. Even if she don't get that money, that's what Frederick was saying. One of our viewers, Frederick was saying, you negotiate your way down. So that's a good place to start. Yeah, you still gonna come out like a fat rat. I mean, you can really get your clothes clean for $5,000.
You can $5,000.
No, but I'm saying I'm cutting. No. I'm cutting her. I'm cutting her bill in half. She can do all the entertainment she wants for less than $900,000. She can do it for $400,000 a month. I don't know what she doing them 30 days, but she getting there.
Hey, it's good. It's good to hear. It's good to hear you guys. It's good to see y'all. I love both of y'all. And Dal, it's good to hear. G. It's good to see you guys saying things like 2020 is a great year because everybody's complaining and not thinking about the fact that you're still here and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody got them family members, man. Like got COVID-19 remedies. My cousin called me yesterday. He was like, "You got to eat cornbread."
What? I never heard that. So what does that do?
I said, man, what the hell does that do? It all depends on who make the cornbread. The virus can't affect them. I said, man, if you don't get your goofy ass off my phone. I went right in my kitchen. And made me some cornbread.
You didn't confuse the COVID remedy with Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
He was like, oh, wait a minute. I was reading the wrong thing. That was Christmas with the cornbread. Hold on.
And it's real sad. Like every time somebody call you and tell you somebody died in their family, the first thing you think of is COVID.
That's the first thing you think of.
Nah, man, my cousin got shot. You're like, whoo, thank you, Jesus. Lord, thank God it wasn't that COVID.
Now, first of all, they blaming everything on COVID.
On COVID, yep.
When I tell y'all, I watch
You believe that, Dale?
No, I do not. I don't even believe COVID exists because y'all got
talk
too
about
many things
that.
y'all
Speak
don't
on
know.
that. They'll speak on that because I've heard that a lot of people, a lot of people say it's not real, and you're the first guest that I had on here that said that. So speak on that. I want to hear about that.
Well, I really don't feel like it exists because for the simple fact that first of all, hospitals are getting 13,000 to diagnose you with COVID. If they put you on a ventilator, they're getting 39,000. So you can see where the integrity is all the way dropped at the hospital level. You know what I'm saying? With money, because they basically getting their grant writing skills up too. But then also, just as a consumer, okay, why is all the places that we can get it at is open? The airport, the grocery store, the bodegas on the corner, the Walmart, the Target. Now, the regular mom and pop shop that usually only has 5 people in it, and they're usually spread out, some sitting down, one outside, one at the counter, somebody on the phone in the back. Those are the places that are shut down. But the places where you're going to the grocery store, you're touching everything, okay? Wear a mask and wash your hands. Now, it doesn't matter when you wash your hands, okay? Just wash your hands eventually someday, when you get home. Then as a consumer, I go to Marshall's, I go to Target, and I just look at how many people are touching every single thing. So you when you are en route somewhere, even though you're taking the necessary precaution, you might do this. You know what I'm saying? You might do this right here. Like, it's natural. You don't even think about, oh my God, let me not even touch this because of COVID. Like, all of these transferable things are happening for people. Then you have things like this. You have reports of when there was July 4th weekend in California, them saying that the numbers went up. They reported that the numbers were insane before the weekend was even out. At one hospital, then the hospital that they listed is a hospital that's under construction. So now my number one, well, not my number one reason, but one of the reasons where I started to get doubt is when COVID first happened. Bill Gates and his wife was on TV saying, wear your mask. Like, nigga, when has you been concerned about anything in the public eye except for Microsoft Windows? You know what I'm saying? We haven't heard from you. When did you and your wife become an advocate? And that's where my suspicion even started. Like, why is he so invested in stay in the house, stay at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really do feel like, there might have been some, things relating to 5G, relating to rollout of technology, just from seeing that one face. Now that all these cases and all these, people supposedly dying of COVID, we ain't heard from this nigga in a month of Sundays, okay? Like, you have enough money to be putting in protective measures, things like that. We just heard, it was almost like it was required by law for you to say these things to help roll out your technology. But then you have COVID, you have COVID like happening, but keep in mind, like, I tell this to Black people all the time, just like they selling you, like, if they was giving you the numbers on breast cancer, you would think breast cancer was sexually transmitted. You would think it was just like COVID. If they was on,
I say that all the time, Yes.
6 more people died today of the flu. 5 dogs got hit in the street today. You would be like, it's a crisis with dogs. 5 dogs got hit again today. Like, you know what I'm saying? And also, don't forget, if you look on television every day, the pharmaceutical companies are, are you suffering? Are you up at 11 o'clock at night? Are you walking around? You might have 1101 walk aroundedness. You might need to take these pills. So it's like they will convince you that you have some shit. And then when you go to the store, it'd be like, oh my God, that's right. I gotta get me a remedy for 1101 upness because I be up after 1101. It's all of that shit is sales. You know what I'm saying? And
I think I got
So
1101 upness.
I got 1101 upness, but
I have it too. I think I have 1101
when
upness
too. When you see an ad on TV for things like restless leg syndrome, and the medicine for restless leg syndrome is you may start buying prostitutes and hanging out at casinos, nigga. Now y'all fucking playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Because there is no pill. That is them targeting the people that do that shit anyway, to be like, oh, all this time I had a condition. Shit, I'm not buying hoes and supporting gambling and losing the house, but that got restless leg, baby. No, nigga, you got bad decision making. You see what I'm saying? And just like they sell you diabetes, they tell us, oh, Black people inherit diabetes. Well, they're not dying of diabetes in Africa, and that is where we're directly related from. But what they are doing is they're putting milk, sugar-infested milk in particular Black areas. They say we're dying of, cancer. No, what they're doing is they're putting the power plants on the side of the town that they built the housing for Black people. So of course those carcinogens are getting into our system. So, and it makes it look like a Black thing, but it's not. You're being sold it. You know what I'm saying? You're being sold those things.
So you saying, G, what do you think on it? Do you err on the side of what Dale is saying, or what do you think?
Well, first of all, one of the 383,000 reasons I love Adele is because she's so damn intelligent. That's my girl. I love her to pieces. and I've been saying this to people the whole year. I haven't said it for years, but this whole year, when this pandemic has been hitting since March, I've been telling people, like, what if they put on the news every night the amount of people who died this month from the common cold or the flu or diabetes, and you'll be afraid to eat or drink anything, and they come up with a name, call it COVID-18 or COVID-44 or whatever. And it's a fear factor. You know what I'm saying? And it's so sad because not only, like, my mom lives in New York. My mom is 71 years old. I was in New York on Sunday performing. And I haven't seen my mother since January. This is the third time I've been that close to my mother's apartment, and she would not open the damn door. I'm her child. She's like, I don't care. COVID is out there. I don't want nobody. I'm like, Mom, it's scaring you. You know what I'm saying? But my little son, my 6-year-old son, he runs around. Nobody, you can't touch his head. He has his mask on in his room. I'm like, yo, bro, they won. They did a scare tactic and they won. For whatever reason, to me, it's a man-made virus. I believe it's a man-made virus. I believe that these governments have gotten together and allowed a certain amount of people to die. You know what I'm saying? For their reasons, and we know the reasons.
You saying around the world, right?
I say around the world. These guys conspire with each other. They get together with each other. If you notice, when Barack was in office and when other presidents was in office, we had all these enemy countries, Russia, North Korea. We had all these countries that didn't like us. Now all these countries that didn't like us, that did a bunch of bullshit to us, they're our friends now. Russia is flying next to our military jets as a threat. Donald Trump's been to North Korea. The motherfucker Ying Lung Woo, whatever his name is, Donald Trump go to his crib. Kim Jong-un leave, whatever. Donald Trump go to his house.
So does Dennis Rodman too. So
Dennis Rodman, exactly. So I mean, it's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about the masks. All these masks we wear. The motherfuckers who make these masks are making
masks.
Yes.
Now get your Gucci mask.
I was just interested. So y'all feel like the numbers and everything are fake. Now this is not the first time I've heard people take the point. Speak on this. They just haven't spoken this on the podcast like this. But the point y'all making, it's not foreign to me. But I think that in this, with all the uncertainty, you just got to decide if you're going to err on the side of protecting yourself and looking out for yourself, or you just gonna say, I'm gonna go with it. I don't think it's real. And the only way I'm gonna think it's real is if I get it and I get sick and somebody got to show to me. That's the only way I'm gonna believe it. So I just think it's a matter of how you decide to deal with it as an individual in this, I guess what you can call this new normal that we in.
And I
You
feel
know
like
what I
they're
mean?
taking a lot of the people that would have died anyway and putting COVID on them. There's a report, there's a video out there that Bill Gates is explaining on how to lie with statistics. There is also another video out there with Barack Obama saying in 2015, saying, so in 5 years, a pandemic may or may not come, which means they've been planning this and, you know, people have been aware. There's another report, a video out there that Bill Gates did a TED Talk that says, we don't have to worry about nuclear weapons. We have to worry about this. And it was the coronavirus symbol that's right out there on YouTube. Now, let me just say this too, guys, to all the people that are awarding funds to Black businesses that have been hit hard in COVID, all that shit I just said, fuck all that shit. That shit is real. And guys, just continue fighting Black businesses because COVID ain't going anywhere and it's real as I don't know what. And God bless all the families that's been
so just scratch all that 10 minutes you just said. Guys, just scratch all that.
That sermon that I just did, guys, fuck that sermon. Okay, guys, it's real. People are dying and we're in a pandemic, guys.
We're comedians. We're just having fun talking shit. I still need my unemployment checks. I still need that mortgage loan. Please. We're just joking. Me and Gerald just bullshit.
Guys, all that logic we just said, that was we planned. That was material. Guys.
So if you want to comment about what Gerald and Dale just said, please feel free to comment. They'll still need to get those grants, Frederick said. And I also have a lot of friends that work in the medical profession too. So I do get that side of it from, you know, I have respiratory therapists, I have nurses, I have friends that work in the operating room and those kinds of things as well. So I just think in this, whatever you have to do to get through it and help your mind and help you emotionally move forward, whatever side of the fence you err on is whatever, as far as I'm concerned. Whatever gets you through this process. And I just think we have to respect how everybody feels about it. There's a lot of people that say it's not real. There's a lot of people that say these people getting sick from something and it's out here. But, you know, you just got to decide how you're going to deal with it. We have a segment on here, and this is we're going to do this segment. So on this show, we think that laughter heals, and we feel like laughter is good for your soul. And I'm not a person that believes that, and we don't believe on the show that you should hold on to things and have things on your chest that bother you. I think you can get through things better. The coronavirus, figuring out whether it's real or fake, it'll help you get through all of that better if you clear your chest and get things off your chest. So this segment is called Air It Out. So I want the two of you all to air it out, whatever it is on your chest, your grievance, Gerald, your wife, whatever it is on your chest, you get to air it out, and you got 2 minutes to air it out and say how you feel about whatever it is. Just let it go, send it into the universe, and you might be happy the marriage over. And Dale, after she aired out, she might say, you know, it is some truth to coronavirus. I don't know. But just air it out into the viewers. If you want to comment on something they aired out, you comment on that, and you can come on here and comment, and you can air it out too. So we're gonna start with Dale, ladies first. Dale, go ahead on and air it out.
Okay. Can y'all hear me good? Because I had to take my earpiece out so I could charge my phone.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Great. First of all, I just want to air out. You know, I was living with my family. And, you know, this ain't nothing but the Lord, Dominique, telling you to get it off my chest because I can get a little bit of therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to like go over in my head, like forgiveness. You know, I was living with my family for like a year. And, you know, I'm all about family because my mother's family is just so like, you know, so cool. And I really was appreciating them letting me live with them so I could get on my feet and save because, you know, I really want to work for myself and it'd be hard when you would start working for yourself. But I'm talking about these was the pettiest mother. I'm like, and I'm talking about it turned me petty. Okay. You know, I buy the Fuji apples. Okay. These niggas come and eat the Fuji apples as soon as I buy them. they replace them with the gala apples, and then don't nobody eat the gala. Just fucking buy the shit you like. You know what I'm saying? You fucking, I put this shit on here. I go to the grocery store to get the Fuji apple. Just get that shit you like when you're at the grocery store. Oh my God, they are so fucking funny. I like the fan. They take the fan. You know what I'm saying? The fan is blowing, you know, all the cool air. They take the fan and put it in the living room when ain't nobody at, and then go in their room and close the door. Who the fuck is you closing off? Oh my God. I like the nightlight, okay? I like the nightlight. Now, this ain't a nightlight that I brought into the house. This is a nightlight y'all had by the plug, strictly the night. I like the nightlight. I turn the nightlight on. Little switch on the nightlight, cute nightlight. They come turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you're not even in here, but I'm breaking my stuff in my toe every time I go to the bathroom because it's dark as fuck up in this junky ass house. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? They come turn the nightlight off. Then I'm like, okay, well, I must be tripping. I turn it back on.
Time, Dale.
Thanks so much, Lord. Thanks so much, Lord.
Amen. We gonna tell him hallelujah for letting you get that off your chest. Get it off your chest. And I hope the family was looking and they heard what you had to say about it.
Either way, they're gonna hear it one day.
They gonna hear it one day. You feel like you released something though, Dale. That's all I'm talking about. You got to get it off. GK, it's on you, GK. Air it out, GK. Air it out.
Hey, I want to air this, a lot of things out. I'm going to do it in 2 minutes. Stop me when you're ready. First thing I'm going to air out is these goddamn stepkids.
Uh-oh.
Woo! You mad at me because I bought you the pair of fake Jordans. Nigga, you not the real son. You don't get the real Jordans. and stop telling me you ain't my real father. That's cool with me because I'm smashing your real mother. I'm smashing your real mother. I'm tired of a lot of shit. I'm tired of relatives inviting you to their house to watch a big fight or a big game on a little ass TV. I go to my boy house to watch a big fight. This nigga got a 6-inch wide screen on the wall, on the wall, mounted on the wall. Only one boxer on the screen. I'm like, come on, fam. I'm airing you out. I'm tired of people calling me when somebody old in their family died. They calling me crying like a 2-year-old got shot. My buddy called me last week. I said, man, you all right? Nah, man, shit is fucked up. My grandmother died. I'm like, oh, man, rest in peace to your grandmother, man. How old was she? She was 106, my nigga. I said, fuck is you crying about? You crying over a $1.06? He gonna tell me we wasn't prepared for this. It took us by surprise. Then he had the nerve to tell me at least grandma and grandpa are back together again. I said, okay. He said, my grandfather died 42 years ago. I said, hold on, man. This nigga been in heaven for 42 years. He got a new bitch in heaven. This nigga got new kids in heaven. He got a Dominican wife in heaven. She 37 years old. He don't want this old motherfucker. I'm tired of people acting like they know everything about dead people.
Time, G.
Grandpa got that new side chicken.
Grandpa got that new side, but I mean y'all aired it out. That was off the chain.
I'm tired of these motherfuckers. I'm tired of these stepkids. I'm tired of these
That's what you gotta do. That's a part of being healthy too. You got to get stuff. People don't realize when you hold on to stuff and you carry stuff, that'll make your body sick for real. You got to air it out like Dale talked about the family. Family will do that. Eat everything except for what they buy. Are you eating up my stuff? You know what I mean? You don't even like these kind of Fuji apples. Yes. But you're going to eat the Fuji apples.
Okay, and you know, I'm offering the Fuji apples, but y'all know for a fact, I don't mean it when I say have anything I buy here.
Let me ask y'all about this too. What about the gender reveal parties? Are people going too far? This one couple, they almost blew up the whole family on the gender reveal. The thing I don't know about the gender reveal, maybe y'all can help me. Is that the baby shower or is that just the gender reveal? Or it's the same thing?
Guys, the way it's looking, we about to start having parental gender reveal parties, okay? Because don't nobody know who the hell they is no more. You know what I'm saying? Guys, I'm gonna need y'all to first identify yourself. And then guess what? I'm gonna need y'all to just save up to get the stuff you need and quit inviting me to every party y'all got just because y'all making out big and bad. Y'all not even married yet. How about y'all have a party and get that going first? The baby ain't even got a last name. It's a sick. The mom ain't even got a last name. And you worried about a party? Nigga, y'all priorities is wrong. Y'all ain't got no business bearing no child. Okay? Make this man marry you first, okay? And then let's get the party going. Because the baby born out of wedlock, no, he don't need a crib. He need a foundation, which is, and mama need his same last name, okay? Everybody going to school, one of them Johnson, one of them Grant, one of them Jackson, one of them Whiskers. Come on now. Let's get the honest family going on. And then let's party after everybody is a real family, okay?
That's right.
Okay.
Gee.
I'm old school, man. Just let me know if it's a boy or girl when the baby's born.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about.
Yeah.
I don't give. And let's figure out how we gonna take care of this motherfucker. You know?
Right.
let's have one of them parties. Let's have a yeah. Let's have one.
Yeah.
Let's have a tuition party. Let's have a crib. Let's have one of them goddamn college tuition party. Come on. Give a damn about
And the thing of it is, if you're gonna do a gender reveal party, cut all the pyrotechnics and everything. Okay, you're gonna blow the mother to be up. Just go up there and say, hold up the color, blue or pink.
I mean, what's the point of having it? I've never seen a person at a gender reveal party say, "Oh fuck, a boy."
I seen that face. That's one of the problems with the gender reveal.
You see that face?
I seen that face. The parents were standing together, and the mother wanted a little girl. And the gender reveal, it was the boy, and she was looking like, really again. I'm gonna have to have another baby trying to get a daughter. So I don't know. I just think you'll need to do pyrotechnics and all that kind of stuff. That's all I'm trying to say.
That sounds like a sad delivery. Oh my God. For the next 3 months, mama just sad carrying you around. That was we gotta end these now.
Yeah, just mad. You feeling all that energy. Go ahead, G.
Can I ask you a question? I talk about this a lot, man, especially on stage, and I talk about this with my young sons too. In our community, first of all, I don't even know what we are anymore. We Black, we Negroes, we African Americans, we brown, whatever. We got so many different names. Mm-hmm. Why is it more important to us to shout out Black Lives Matter when a white cop or white person kills a Black person than it is when Black people are killing each other every single day, all day, every day, and there's no marching, there's no riots, rooting, there's no T-shirts, there's no. I mean, I understand the hurt and the pain that we go through when a white cop shoots us in the back 7 times or chokes us and puts his knee on our throats. But what about the little 6-year-old in Brooklyn that got shot in the head by a Black man, or the little 15-year-old that got shot, or the father that got shot, or the sister that got shot by a Black man, Black boys killing each other?
I think, G, where the problem comes in that the slogan Black Lives Matter, when they came up with this organization was to, if somebody got noise in the background, I don't know what it is, shifting or whatever. This organization was founded, G, on fighting systemic racism. So since with everything that's going on with people, the people in the community, is somebody cracking something? What's cracking?
That's you, Dale?
Dale, anything cracking on your end? No,
I don't have anything plugged into the phone.
She don't have anything in the phone or cracking.
Let me unplug my charger.
Okay.
And put back on your phones.
Okay. So I think that's where the wires get crossed, G. When people say, "Why aren't we marching for the crime in our community?" Their organization set out to start with systemic racism, which includes the police. Now, the reason it's black on black crime is a fallacy, in my opinion, because it's just crime. You know, it's white on white crime. The percentages, data will show you that people kill where they live. And the
Yes.
reason that we're talking about black on black crime is because they only promote when we kill each other. The same thing Dale was saying about the things that the media shows as it pertains to any way they want to train you to go or any way they want to train you to speak. If they showed us white on white crime, or if they showed us Latino on Latino crime, we wouldn't be having this argument. It's just crime. Every group of people has crime. But the wires got crossed because the slogan became Black Lives Matter. But nobody ever talks about what their initial initial thing was of systemic racism. It was not to go into communities and stop us from killing each other. Yes, we need to stop killing each other like there's any other group. Absolutely. It's a problem. But there are people, activists and everything in communities that are on the ground that are working on trying to do those things. But if you change things systemically, it will change the conditions that we find ourselves in, and that will help as well.
Yes.
I also feel like, it's the marketing of it that makes it worse, with the police on black males. Those videos not just go around the web, we post those videos. Then guess what? Advertisers advertise in those videos. Have y'all ever seen one of those videos going up and right before the killing, an ad pops up? The nerve of a company to be advertising in a murder video. I feel like we can eliminate that by not posting those videos. We don't need to see it. We don't need to see it again. I also feel like, we do need to put PSA messages on bus stops in the hood, because I'm not so much affected. Well, I mean, I am affected by a police killing, but my cousin was taken out by another black man. This was a great father. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like if we tackle the black lives of our own, like we're not, we are, first of all, we have to take our responsibility as the world looks at us, our struggle to lead, when they look at a people who have been oppressed, and who are fighting the oppressor, winning against the oppressor, being led by the Lord. The world looks at us. They don't look, they look at the African, they look at other people, but they look at the Black American. We are chosen for our type of struggle. Our struggle has led to immigrants being able to come here and have the rights they have, because we've been on the front lines of that. So, but I do feel like the reason why you have terms of black on black crime, because it's tragic. You know what I'm saying? You're not, you maybe you are seeing numbers of white on white crime, but when you're seeing these beautiful, vibrant brothers killing each other, being killed, being incarcerated, we are the center of attention, not just in crime, in clothes, in sports, in education. Our statistics are more in disease, in advertising, in market. We are the center of attention. We are cool. Every race wants to mimic the black styles, the black music, and this is not just right now. This is, Elvis getting his music from us, and us creating genres of music. We are popular. We have to rise to that and know that it is our responsibility to I'm frozen. Okay.
We can hear you though. We can hear you.
We hear you.
We still hear you though.
It's our responsibility to lead our to lessen those. And I feel like it's not them creating a term of black on black. It is the Lord shining the light on the things that will help us to lessen those numbers, because we do need to lessen those numbers. Like, we do need to focus on that. But I do like the Black Lives Matter movement, because every person, group, has a mission, and that's their mission, and I always said to myself, and I've been saying
G.
I'm here.
Yeah, Dale, her feed went out. She'll be back, even though we
Yeah.
could still hear her. And I understand where she's coming from, but I think the thing that their mission was about with the systemic racism, you definitely have to work on that because it creates all the conditions and everything that exist in a lot of these communities, and you have to speak up, in my opinion, on police brutality. More importantly, because if you do not, it'll be just that people that just be getting killed by the police, and it just be okay. And won't anybody be saying that. But I agree with you, G. We do have to work on in-house on things we have to work on. Let me get Dale back in here.
Yeah.
Dale, you back up in here? Okay. I can't hear you, Dale, but let me see. I have you muted. Dale?
Back up in this joint.
Okay, you back up in here. All right, Dale.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying this. I want to organize a prayer march. I really feel like we have a lot of marches, but we have not united as a people to just come together and pray for our people, pray for our young Black men. I mean, I even have a prayer board right now, but I feel like, prayer works, and we need to start putting it into action with our Black males. Our Black males are essential to the furthering of our culture, of our race. They give us the seed. You know what I'm saying? We can have the Black woman, but we need the Black man to keep our Blackness going. We are essential. We are the purest. The color comes from us. Now, this does not say that any other group is not necessary. I'm saying that the whites need their white males for the white seed. The Latinos need their males for the seed. For our seed, we need our Black males, and we have to pray for them because a lot of them come up and are fatherless. And that Black women, we can control that fatherlessness. By opting out of bearing children without a father. Fatherless men. I don't know if y'all have dated, but I dated a lot of fatherless men, and these niggas be angry as I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? So that just goes right onto the street and right onto each other. A man is not angry with his mother. He doesn't know how to relate that, to be like, where's my father at? What he does is he just holds that aggression, and that stays in. And then when you're fatherless, as with a woman too, you're looking for this acceptance, and you find it in, sometimes you find that in people who you shouldn't be around. You find it in, and we have to keep the father around, whether he got some money or whether he not, because the father gives the child security. The security cannot come from the woman. It comes from the man. You look to your fathers for acceptance. Even when you look at animals, a woman can be like, sit down, Spot, and Spot might sit on down, but if a man be like, Spot, sit down, Spot sits right down, because it's that dominance, it's that thing that we need, so we definitely have to start praying for our Black males, speaking better for our Black males, because we focus on a lot of negative speech, which is why I don't even acknowledge it on my page, because I don't like negative speech coming to Black males. I don't like, I try not to have that negative speech coming, because I don't want to create that. I don't want to create it. I don't want to lose another Black male, whether it's by another Black male or by the police. So I just focus on praying for the police as well. And we have to do that as well. We can pray these situations better. I prayed for the police to be defunded. Now they're starting to get defunded. Now I'm praying for those funds to be reappropriated to other places to actually unite.
See, now you're talking about the things that'll make a difference. Now you see, those things will help and you reappropriate the funds. But I often think too, G, I'm gonna let you get in here too. I often think that too, if we can exercise our power without our economic power, I think that will help anything we're trying to achieve as well. We spend over $1 trillion in this country every year. If we hold our economic power back to the best of our ability, that'll make change as well. I mean, we already saw it in the civil rights movement, in Birmingham, when they stopped riding the bus, what happened?
Yeah.
They had to say, okay, this is a problem. We need that dollar to survive. So somebody called Dr. King in here so we can begin to get these things worked out. So I do think that we can work on that. G, you had something to say. Go ahead and jump on in.
I just don't. I've been hearing we hear these like Dell's what she spoke was the truth, but
Mm-hmm.
we'll hear that 15,000 times from our people, and
Mm-hmm.
it's nothing gets done. We never do it. I've been hearing that since I was a young kid. We got to get together. We need to support Black. We need to put our own Black dollar. We need to invest in our communities. We need to love more. We need to stop killing each other. We need to this. We. And
Well,
it doesn't happen. What I see, on social media every single day, I do see uplifting. I do see uplifting in our culture. I do, but I believe our culture is contagious, and I think it's been contagious over 300 years, maybe more. You know what I'm saying? And I'm tired of, and I'm raising young boys, and I didn't have a father in my life. That dude bounced on me when my mother was pregnant, and I never had a dad. And my mother had different guys she was dating, and those dudes was not real men. So all I wanted to do when I had children was be the best dad ever. You know what I'm saying? That I could
mhm.
be. And I got to raise these young little boys now and hear them say things like, Dad, if Black Lives Matter, why they kill somebody? Why Black people killing each other? Why? My 14-year-old son said to me the other day, why every time I look on social media, Dad, there's a versus.
And you know another
There's a
thing too.
versus. We I'm sorry, Dom. We're
Go ahead.
we're competing against each other. You know, who's the best, Kobe or Michael, or Michael Jackson or Prince, or DMX or Jay-Z? And yeah, we always competing against each other. Why just everybody just can't be great and enjoy everybody's artistry? I'm sorry.
I think that that you you have a great point, G. I think we do struggle as a people with getting on message. You know, it's hard for us to get on message. But the thing that we also have to understand, it is probably hard for us to get on message because of the injustices and atrocities that our people have suffered the entire time they've been in this country. So
Yeah.
the way that they have affected each and every uh, family, you know, each and every lineage that we have, it has affected us differently. So I think that that's sometimes why it's hard for us to get on message. But I really believe if and we know what we're dealing with, and we know the people that we're dealing with, if we can control our economic dollar, it'll start there. But it's hard for us to do that because we want to look good. We spending, we shopping. If we take our money back, if we take that, and we don't have everything in the Black community as of yet, we know that we can't. It's not a million Black grocery stores. It's not a million Black malls. But we have, if we do it economically, we'll be, because money talks. You know,
Mm-hmm.
bullshit walk a marathon. So you start taking that money back, it's going to be a problem. But as
Yep.
long, it's going to be difficult as long as you spending your money and you engage and you're not changing the things individually. We got to do it individually. It's not going to be like it's going to be a meeting of Black people all over the world. We have to know these things individually and start getting our own groups and our own groups of people saying, don't buy this. Because if we don't do that, it's like who you singing to the choir. Because yeah, you saying all this, but I'm still getting this $1 trillion out of you every year.
Okay.
Make
Yep.
me think differently, make me feel differently. So I think it's just in the economic, it's in the dollar. If we
Well,
can do that,
I also think though, and I'm about to share some serious light on that. It is changed. We do have the economic power. We are getting the Black dollar. I know more Black business owners right now. 4 years ago, I went to um, CBS Diversity Black.
mm-hmm,
They were
yes,
funding some Black children. There were a room full of Black celebrities that
mm-hmm,
had put thousands of Black children in school. That is what the Lord has spoken of in the Bible. It is happening right now. But see, that's where I encourage, not just y'all, I'm talking about your viewers. I encourage y'all, for every negative video you see,
unfollow that page. You know, when people come in my inbox and they be like, oh, I just thought you needed to see this, you know, some kind of murder video. I give them one warning. Hey, I don't like to get things like this in my inbox. If they send me anything of their right, I just block them. And these are people I'm friends with as well, because your world is shaped by what you see. When I look on my timeline, I see all Black entrepreneurs that are doing it up. I see all people that work for themselves. In turn, I'm one of the people that work for themselves.
Absolutely.
It is literally, your world is shaped by what you are looking at every time. You waking up in the morning looking at the news, you wonder why you're feeling bad all day. It's because you're waking up looking at the baddom that is on television. You can literally shape your world by seeking out the good news. If I get on the email list and it's too, like, for instance, like, you know, there's a Democratic email list, like, you know, I donate some funds to like some Democratic people or whatever. Every single time I get an email, Trump did this again. Trump, I said, oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, you know, good luck Kamala and Biden, but their speech says Trump is going to win every single time. Luckily for me, I don't care who wins, because the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. I don't need to know who's in office. I need to know who has the power and who is the source. When you start focusing on the source, which is inside of you, you don't have to see the news that's going on. You start creating your world. I'm talking about, I know, so like, you know, there's, you know, this year, between last year and this year, I transitioned out of every friend. And these friends were not like, oh, this person is so bad. They were literally pieces of me that I need to get rid of. My new friends, like, well, not new friends, but like the people that I'm around the most, they, you know, I used to be around these people who were influencers, and they had endorsements, and they were making deals and TV deals. And now I can see that in my life. You see what I'm saying? So when you start to transition yourself, like, oh, that's making me feel bad. I don't watch none of that. I don't feel the need to, oh, I got to see that. Now, if something comes up like a George Floyd situation, they just need a signature. I'll get a signature. I see some racist post online. Some white woman said this. I look up this white woman. Oh, they say she worked here. I look up the job. I look up the nursing board, wherever she works at. I look that place up. I write a letter. My task is done. You can loot online. You can take care of things online. You don't need to sit back and be like, what the fuck? No, take action. You see something about Breonna Taylor, you see a phone number, get off social media, call that number right fast, leave a message, boom, your work is done. Like, you don't have to sit in this this stage of despair. When you're taking action, there's no despair, because boom, I made that call. Oh, okay, it's time for me to call again. They still interested? Let me call. Let me leave a couple more messages. Let me call this person. Let me email this person.
Let you get in there, Dale.
5 minutes, you know, and so boom, your world is different from you just looking to different.
Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, and she makes so much sense. And I'm trying to figure out, like, Jay-Z said that. He said, and everybody got all upset with him in the Black community. He said, we are beyond kneeling. When Kaepernick was kneeling last year and the year before that, he was like, we're beyond kneeling now. Now we got to get results. But all everybody heard was, in our culture, not everyone, most of the people in our culture heard, oh man, you talking about we don't need to kneel no more? You damn real. We don't need to kneel anymore. We need to go get results now. You know what I'm saying? It's so I understand what you're saying, and I want to just make that point real quick. But
yeah,
that was an excellent point, and everything that Dale said was excellent. We done came to the end of the time. Y'all been great guests. Please, I had a good time with y'all. We had a great Dale.
Just 5 more hours. That's all we need.
I wish I could. Listen, tell the viewers, y'all, where you can where they can find y'all, your social media handles, and is anything that you're on that they can watch or anything like that. You know, just let them know how to get in touch with Gerald Kelly and Dale Harrison. Go ahead, Dale.
Y'all, please, I need y'all to do this one thing. Okay, I need y'all to go right after this show.
look me up on any music outlet. I have an album. My comedy album is out there. It's called Oh Yeah Girl. Cause oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah. Y'all gotta look it up. Okay, and download it. Stream it, but download it, because downloading is an actual sale. Support the whole album. You know, that's the main thing you
All
do.
right.
Of course, follow me. I am DEL Harrison. You know, that's also who I am on Venmo and Cash App. But the main thing to do is download my comedy album. You know, we don't have to wait for a network to approve it. You can give yourself a deal, and that's exactly what I've done. So thank you so much, Dominique, for having me on.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, G.
Hey, first of all, I love you, Dominique, and I
I
love you,
love you
Del.
too.
Oh my God, this has been a great, great interview. Um, you can follow me, please, guys. Follow me on Instagram. It's Gerald GeraldKelly. On my platforms is Gerald Kelly. Check out the Father and Sons comedy tour. Our script is done. We're shooting a pilot October 8th for me and my babies. Shout Isaiah, Joshua, and Little Hunter. It's called Raising the Funny. We're starting our podcast tomorrow. I mean, God is just so good. We're shooting a stand-up special. We're shooting a pilot, and I'm just excited. Even
And you
even while
should
I'm
be.
even while I'm going through. Besides God, I love me more, and I love my children more than anybody.
That's
To God
right.
be the glory. So working with my babies, man, it's just going to be incredible, man. So Father and Sons Comedy Tour, please follow us.
Dominique, can I take 2 minutes to tell you something about Gerald Kelly?
Yes, please.
Okay, guys, Gerald Kelly is my spiritual brother. The Lord used him so many years to really see about me, but this one particular time, which is why I want y'all to support him. I was living in a room at this hostel, you know, out here in California. I had just decided to work for myself, and the rent was due that day because you had to pay your rent every day. And I just was praying to the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit said, get up. The money is not in here. The money is outside. Okay, get up, get in the shower, go outside. I went to the Improv at first, and I was like, dang, I thought I was gonna, oh, no, I went to this place that I perform at all the time. So I asked this dude that I performed at, I was like, oh my God. And he was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I need $100 for my rent, you know? And then we was going home, me and my sister, we were going home, and the Holy Spirit said, stop by the Laugh Factory right quick. And I stopped by the Laugh Factory, just parked in this like illegal spot, you know, just to go upstairs real fast. And Gerald Kelly was up there. He said, sister, oh my God, you made my day. Why just seeing you or whatever. So I was like, oh my God, it was so good to see you. So I was leaving out of there, and Gerald said, do you need anything? And I said,
Wow.
oh my God, I need $100. He said, yo, I just performed. We killed it. I didn't sell any t-shirts, but this guy just gave me $100.
Wow.
You can have this $100. This is all I have, but you can have this $100. I'm talking about the Holy Spirit really used you that day, Gerald. I'm talking about me and my sister, I've got chill just telling it of how the Holy Spirit used you that day.
That's
he
great.
Said he didn't make any sales, and this guy gave him $100. Now he there with his sons, and he was like, here, take all that I have. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he's going to be so blessed. And I'm talking about how the Holy Spirit will take care of you, and he's going to take care of you. And I just cannot wait to have a whole lot of money to take care of everybody I know, because
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. I mean, I walk by faith, not by sight, and I love you, Del. I love you, Dominique, and
I love you too.
And I'm excited, man. I'm excited. God is really getting ready to bless all of us in a major way. Say hello to Josh. Josh, say hello to Dominique.
Hey, Josh. How you doing, Josh? How you doing?
Hi, guys.
She said, how you doing?
Hey.
Doing awesome.
So it's been great. I appreciate you. Y'all give it up for the very funny Dale Harris and the very funny Gerald Kelly. And we are out, and it's been another great episode of Dominique the Podcast. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, and we out.
Thank you so much.